It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar, a high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow's race. So welcome along.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 24.5, Verstappen and Norris. And just behind us are Russell, Hamilton and Leclerc.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. So we're back here in Losail, and this is the track map. 3.34 miles, 16 turns, and just one DRS zone out of turn 16. It's already a fast and flowing track after all. There's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS, though, through the long straight and into turn 1. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Russell, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Leclerc, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Gasly, Albon, Esteban Ocon, and Stroll, Hadjar, Lawson, Nico Hulkenberg, and Ollie Behrman. Bortoletto, and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. So we come to Qatar this weekend, and what's the word I'm looking for when I think about the middle part of this track? relentless.
The whole track's relentless. It's predominantly built to be a motorbike circuit. For an F1 car, that means a lot of G-force. It's hot here, it's humid this time of the year that we come to in Formula One, and this puts pressure on the drivers. It also puts pressure on the car and the demands of the tyres. So it's a brutal circuit.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Decent parking. Let's try and get a good launch as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. Now use DRS. DRS now available. Okay mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD. Copy. Okay mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Alright, we're last of the running cars right now. Doohan's ahead of you. They're on fresh softs. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, 17 laps to go now. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 14.7 seconds. Gap to your teammate ahead, 24.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in first. Time last lap, 1 minute 27.5. Yellow flag. Green flag. That's Gasly ahead. Time last lap, 1 minute 28.4. And gap to the car in front, 3.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. This is brilliant. You're taking 2.5 seconds out of them each lap. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Alonso ahead, and the time last lap, 1:29.2. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.3 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 13 laps old. This is brilliant, you're taking 2.5 seconds out of them each lap. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.6 seconds. Sat in P8, well done. Okay, so gap to the leader, 15.9 seconds. Alonso's ahead of you. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Albon behind. Okay, they're on old softs. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. All right, 6 laps to go now. The track is clear, green flag. Green flag. Alonso ahead. Time last lap, 1:28.5. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old softs. They've done 14 laps on those tyres now. You're closing in by 3 seconds a lap. Okay, good work. Great pass. It's Hamilton ahead, and the time last lap, 1:28.4. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've done 15 laps on those tyres. 1.2 seconds advantage per lap. Keep going. Okay, clear. Okay, you're in the dirty air of the car in front. Let's get past them. Leclerc is ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car in front, 6.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 16 laps old. Time last lap, 1:28.1. You're gaining by 2 seconds a lap. Amazing. Yellow flag. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff. Leclerc ahead. Okay, gap ahead, 3.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 17 laps old, and the time last lap, 1:28.0. This is brilliant. You're taking 2.5 seconds out of them each lap. And gap to the car in front, 2.5 seconds. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying and, of course, the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.